Adelaide West Coast. That is the game we have right now. We got. Oh god! I just heard that West Coast theme for the ever so slightest. It reminded me of how much I don't like it. Okay, so it is West Coast as player 1. We got Adelaide player 2. We are continuing our season. We are currently in round 13. We're halfway through the season. We got through the halfway yesterday, so that just means we still have like another 100 and whatever games to go. It is. That's great. I love how like saying we're halfway through it makes it sound like there isn't like that long left. But the reality is we still got like 100 games of this whole season to go. Get rid of this. So that's a nice little. It's just a nice filling up our time, you know. Coming over here. Well, let's see if Adelaide can overcome the problems that player 2 control teams have been used to having to try and overcome. Okay then. Coming over here, that's Mr. Smith.
He's generally a good kick.
Oh.
They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to.
Alright then. Oh, insufficient intent. That actually is the right call. I do think that is the right call. Come this way. Okay. Let's Let's try and think. Oh, I was like trying to just like think of something to talk about. It's just like, sure, I guess like ideally, I would think of like quote unquote serious topics. I suppose like there is an interest there. But at the same time, like if I just walk past and I see like a little board game, you know, I'm like, oh my god, hungry hippos. Like, yeah, you might want to talk about something that people would say serious. Or you could talk about hungry hippos. I mean, which one are you really going to choose? Can you really pass up on talking about hungry hippos? Oh no!
A bit of a panicked handball.
Oh, that's insufficient intent. That's unfortunate. I do like that they call that a bit more though. Okay then. God, I haven't played the hippo game in so much. It sounds so much more fun than I think in reality it actually might be. Because it goes by so quickly. Like imagine if you can just like, what would be the way of like improving hungry hippos? That's what I'm trying to think of right now. Because I really like the idea of like, you got the hippos, and they're hungry, and then you just like keep spamming until you get like the little like balls in its mouth, you know, and then you see who has got the most. I like that, but hey, Mr. Smith. However, I feel like it could be improved on more a little bit in terms of like making it more adult. Like yes, it's a fantastic child's game because it goes by very quickly and you're very into it. Which also
throws it on the boot. Leaves it behind.
Okay, I thought you could have like gotten that mark, just saying.
Kicks to space.
But now I'm suddenly just like trying to think of like other games. I'm just like thinking of like things I would have played as a kid. But then like you grow up and you see it and you're like, oh, maybe it's like not as good and stuff. Oh, come get rid of that.
The kick is a poor one.
Little kick there.
Made a hot start to this match.
Like the first one that pops in my head is like snakes and ladders, which depending on where you're from, like in Australia at least, it was snakes and ladders, at least for me. I know like it would have been like chutes and ladders. I don't know, like whatever places had it as that. Come get rid of it. But it does remind me of having seen like board game channel where they did like a twist on it, and it was just snakes and snakes. That was actually kind of fun. So instead of like being able to climb up ladders, it was just people always going down. I thought that was cool. I'll get rid of this.
That's poor play.
I wonder like what like the general thought on like Monopoly is though. Like I haven't played it in a long time. I do remember learning that if you just like brought things up and you didn't like progress them to as high as like it's all about beating the opponent rather than necessarily getting the most you can. So I did end up eventually learning that if you just bought houses and didn't upgrade them, then your opponents can't really do anything. Which it's like it helps you win, but it does limit the fun. Get rid of So I remember seeing. Oh god, it was board game channel, no rules barred. They had like a version. They like created a version and they made it like communist. they call it Communopoly. So hey, So each team's got a goal here. Very good. So what ended up happening with it was because
Good ruck work. Gaff.
like
he's got support. Ryan.
it was a fun time. It was a fun time to see it. Would I play? Oh my god, that's interesting. Would you play Monopoly with real money? Wow, that's actually interesting. I've actually never even considered the idea of that. I would need people to play with first of all. Yeah, that could be interesting.
That's not clever at all.
If you actually had money on the line, like how different would people's decisions be?
He's got an option in the center square. Clears the area. Ryan.
But yeah, in the Communopoly that I saw, they had it where you could be at peace, right? But things could happen within the game where you would end up your character would disappear, as in your character would die. So you have to like start all over again. It was very fun to watch that, and all the differences that were made in the games. Got over here. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, yeah. But that does give me like the thought of like, what game would I like play against people that would like involve money? I literally just had that go through my head. Like I guess like the number one thing that I can think of would be like if I was to like get into poker more. Like I do not like I am watching poker videos. I have mentioned that.
Just shoveled it out. Rankin.
So like I have an interest in getting into it.
No way through there, and they'll
But yeah, I guess that's like I don't know what else I would like get into where it would be using like money against people and stuff. Get him, get rid of it.
What can he do with it?
Can they get the goal here? They got their crumbs. Dick.
It's a desperate tackle.
Get it.
Rankin.
Oh.
Front work. He's under close attention. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted the ball, but nothing doing.
Oh my.
Natanui. Look at the distance.
Get rid of the ball, please. That's going to be with Liam Duggan. Oh god. Yes. That's the gaff. Kick it, please.
It's a tough game.
Handballs. Who can you get inside here? That's coming towards Liam Ryan. The kick goes down there. He gets gripped. We are a decent chunk into this quarter. And hopefully we can get some more scoring. Handball that way. Keep it going.
And hang on. Berry.
That's with Mr. Walker.
He's got to work with.
Okay, he gets the kick down there. Ooh.
Cole by hand.
Oh god.
Don't think he meant to smoke.
I literally just had like have you ever like limboed? I ask it just because like the game we came from, which was Avengers DLC, it was like there was little instances where things were happening and it made me think of like limbo stuff. It's like, oh my goodness, it was hurting my knees and my back watching it. It's like I can't do that stuff. I know that I would not be able to do much of that stuff whatsoever. Like the only time I can recall doing like limbo was like, I don't know, like a friend's birthday party, I think. And even then I wasn't very good at it. Get rid of it. Yay. That's like the idea of like having to like, I'm never gonna be like Hermes from Futurama, okay? I'm never gonna be that kind of flexible. It's not something I see in my life ever happening. Am I good at chess? Actually, last year, I remember from the month of May, there wasn't really much to it. I remember I just got like a YouTube recommendation of, I don't know if you know Michelle Carre, but she did a video of doing like chess stuff. She did a chess, like a chat. She has this thing called Challenge Accepted, and she'll do a video on the thing, right? It was a challenge, and she did stuff to do with chess. It just got recommended me for no reason. There was not really anything to it, but I ended up watching it. I liked it. It got me into chess, actually. So like I found myself in May of last year just really watching chess pretty much every day, and I started actually playing, right? From the months like May to early October, I was playing chess, and my goal was, oh, you know what would be good if I could like reach the level of the ranking of 1000. like because in chess rankings go up. So I started in May. I did find myself. You're going to learn to play. There's a lot of content out there. Okay, come rid of this. Like, I definitely feel like I would have recommendations in terms of where to go to, but okay, go over here. Yeah, I had it where I was playing pretty much every day, but I actually also found that there was like a couple of week period or a month period where I really wanted to play and I would watch chess videos, but I had like performance anxiety of like actually playing it, you know? Like I really cared, so it actually caused me to have anxiety about playing. But thankfully I was able to get over that, and I actually reached my goal within September. So like 3 months earlier than I had originally planned, I managed to get to 1,000 rating. I definitely wanted to keep playing, but because the NBA season was coming up and I had things I wanted to do with that, I had to sort of like put chess to the side, and I haven't really been able to get back around to it all that much. But I do know that I would like to get rid of this.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
Can he be the fire starter? Cully in the clear on centre wing.
Gonna have Mr. Barris.
Kicks the half forward.
I just know that like if I was to get back into it, I'd have to like relearn a lot of stuff because I'd be rusty, you know? Come over here.
The Crows are up and about early.
Mr. Handball's there. You got that, Brian. Oh, that's the end of the quarter. Okay then.
Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
You get the feeling both coaches will be happy for this to remain a defensive scrap. Taking away your
go this way. Who you got? You got Adelaide there.
Coaches and both teams.
But yeah, when it comes to like learning chess, there's definitely a lot of like good stuff. It's I know that like in terms of like a full-on beginner, just like finding something for a beginner is rather than like in terms of like finding I remember like a good thing that I was learning from like as I was playing was from this channel called Chess Bra. That's Chess BRAH, and they had a the fact that I'm actually forgetting what it's called is unfortunate, but it was literally just a series on learning fully for the basics. It was why am I forgetting what it's actually called? I don't understand why I'm actually blanking all of a sudden on what it's called, but it was a fundamental series. So he would sort of just like go through games, but like actually at a very basic level, and I actually found it like really helpful.
Not at their best so far.
Like there are definitely other places you can go, but in terms of like starting, like I've learned this. Like there are people who are very good at describing chess, but I can tell that like the videos are for people who are at a higher level than me. So it was like it was nice, but I needed like more basic stuff. You can get rid of this.
And a turnover. Keeps it low. Walker. Fogarty. They've had the better of the contest.
But I know that like if I was to get back into chess, I'd also probably like to change like what the speed I was playing at was, because I was playing at like 10-minute games, like 10-10. So each person had 10 minutes to make their moves, like overall. So I know like I would like that's probably where my comfort would be, but I would like to speed that up if I could. Get the kicks in there. Mr. Lion over here.
Goes laterally. Kelly. They desperately need this.
Oh.
Trying to bring the Crummers into play.
So we are seeing up to the get rid of that. So we are actually seeing right now. Now if the people in the YouTubes who didn't watch the other game first, then getting some spoilers. But based on the game that we had earlier, I'm a little surprised to see that Adelaide are actually winning this game. That it's actually working out the way it is right now, because West Coast are the player one team, so the expectation is always that the player one is probably going to win.
Drop punt. That'll be a
But
goal.
yeah, it is good to see. It is good to see
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
that they're not as dominant as they have been throughout the season.
Fighting hard. Saligo, crunching tackle.
Come get rid of that.
Right.
Oh,
It's no place for the faint-hearted.
take it in. He's got it in there.
Blasts away.
Can they get the mark? No. Comes with Adelaide.
Can't afford to panic. Dawson, he just keeps racking up disposals. That's almost a kick.
But yeah, I know that like chess and poker, it's like there are things that like they're on my mind in terms of I'd like to be able to get more into them. I'd like to even use them as things that I could potentially stream one day. Like I know I've worked on trying to get to a chess setup. Hey, Waterman.
Success here would bring the margin back to under a goal.
I feel like it's more of a when is it going to happen rather than is it going to happen, especially with chess, just because I know more about it in terms of actually playing. But I can also, yeah, get rid of this, please. So it's Mr. Sloan out this way.
Bruising tackle. Pedler takes the hand pass.
Yeah, that's a ball up.
It's been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Rucks go at it.
So that's coming with West Coast here. You know, it says it isn't a spectacle. I feel like in terms of our recent games, scoring-wise isn't that bad. Now, we were talking about Adelaide winning, but West Coast really just came in with a couple of quick goals. Oh, there we are. And they're kind of looking ready to like take over. I can feel like they're ready to take over. Get in here. Can they get the mark? There's a nice little pack. Over the top. Kick.
For a second goal today. It'll have to wait. He's missed.
That was a promising build-up.
Okay, wow.
Barris goes towards half-back.
Handball in. Oh. Yeah, with Saligo.
Good use of hands.
Get rid of it. Go. Keep going. Okay, more handballs. Eventually, eventually, it was either going to lead to a goal, or it was just going to be a turnover. Ended up being the latter. Oh. Where are we at? Go. Go with Adelaide. Get the kicks in there. Okay, he's got it. Can you get the mark? No. Okay.
Such a good defender. Some indirect ball movement here.
Mr. Badass. Get the kick out there.
And they're out of trouble. The kick was so perfect.
Nice.
Something he likes. Thought his way through it. Long.
I can I'm literally just having it in my mind in terms of like puzzles of like jigsaw puzzles. Like I can remember having done jigsaw. I'm trying to think. I feel like the most complicated type of puzzle I've done is not very complicated. It's just like doing it was like a Simpsons puzzle that you had to like put within a circle. Like a big circle though. Like it took plenty of time for me and family to actually complete it. But it's like that's about as like extensive of my like complications. Oh, with puzzles has gone really so far. But like I feel like there would be puzzles that you'd like be putting into like shapes. Like there would be like puzzles that you have to like put into a ball. Like that sounds crazy. Like have to like try and work out how to do it, and then you like have to get it all to stick together. Like in my head, I'm like, wow, that's like so impressive.
Danger here.
I can just remember like my mom like got me and my sister these puzzles that were like too ridiculous. And what I mean by like too ridiculous is like when all the pieces look exactly the same. How the hell like do you like expect us to go in there and like want to go do that if like all these pieces look the same? You know? Hey, Mr. Walker, you kicked it over there.
Good looking kick.
Okay, so you got Rankin. Handballs. Can you get the goal?
Takes the
Is it online?
Just needs to finish.
Yay! Very good.
That'll boost his confidence.
The Crows have responded to the challenge. Gaff.
Get rid of that, please. Nananui.
Out wide with the kick.
Oof.
Murray.
Go.
He's stopped in his tracks. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears.
Okay, so you get rid of this one. Mr. West Coast. There you go. Keep it going. Kick it. Very good. Mr. Lincoln. I'm literally like looking at this right now, and I'm just thinking about how I'm just like it's like making me think about the sports I would have done as a kid, and then it's also just like making me think about the times of days when the games would have been playing. I've been like, holy, and like from a different perspective, because as a kid, you're not like paying for any of the stuff, so you're not thinking about all that. You're just thinking about like, oh my god, I do this, I get to play these sports, right? That's like all I would have been thinking about, really. Like, I'm not thinking about like the, oh, you gotta like pay for the stuff, and oh, you gotta like drive your eye. Like, I can't imagine like really come with this way.
That hand pass was telegraphed.
Like, it's hard for me to really imagine all that much in terms of like the parents' perspective of like, you gotta be there, like paying for the stuff, you're not playing it, you know, and then you're just like waiting on the sidelines, sort of. Can't remember this way, especially if it's like a cold day. Like, if you're like playing the sport, if you're in footy or any other stuff, and it's like, it's cold because it's early morning, you know. It's like the kids' games, they got the early time slots. It's like, yeah, that would suck. I can, like, I never, when I played footy, I don't remember playing in the rain very often, but I can just remember this one it's like, I don't know if like people who've played footy, if you really, like, how much you remember, but I'd like to think that we would all sort of remember that time when you play in the freezing freaking cold, and it's so cold and raining, and it just sucks.
What can they generate? Ryan.
I'm actually trying to think right now if like when I played footy, if I'm wondering in my head right now if it's possible that I actually got a concussion. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like it's possible I got a concussion. And my only reason for thinking that is I can just remember having a game where I don't know if it was I got tackled or bumped or something, but I went to ground, I got a free kick, and then when I got up, I couldn't fucking see anything, basically. I could hear sounds. And because it was a free kick, the ball was given to me. And like, I kicked it, and I seemed to kick it to like my teammate, but I couldn't see anything. I just got up and it was like blurry. So, I don't know if that was like a concussion. I don't know if that was just like just wind or whatever taken out of me, but it clearly wasn't like great. Get rid of this, please. Can you? Why are you not getting rid of that? Okay, gotta get rid of that one. Okay, that's gonna be half time here. We got a 2-goal game. It's Adelaide up on top, and we'll be back in the second half in just a little bit. Yay! Okay, cool. What did I just have in my head? Oh, it was just because like as I came back, I just like saw a Scrabble board or something, like a Scrabble game, and I was like getting me to think of but this would have been like okay, come with this. It's interesting. I sort of I have this memory, right? But I didn't do much of high school, but I do have a memory of when the iPads came out. I think my year level was the first ones to get them. If I think that's correct. I don't know if it was that like we got them on a discount or something. I don't know what exactly it was, but for some reason I think we were like the first ones to get them. Now, what I remember from this, and the reason like the Scrabble board jogged my memory from it, is there was this game Words with Friends, right? So it was basically just Scrabble. But you also like got the ability to like chat with people in it. There's an interesting story in there that I might at some point get around to. However, so even though like hey, there we go. I just remember like being like somewhat decent at it. Like, so I'd also like play it with my sister as well. I don't remember who would win more between the two of us, but I just remember I didn't suck, which is good. I don't remember being like really good, but I remember that I didn't suck. Get rid of this. There you go. Like, it was nice. Okay. But I guess like the chat was a little something that was important in that because I left school. I still found myself like I was still playing Words with Friends with the people who were in school, so I would have like had some form of like communication with them. But I also remember that because it was like because it was an online thing and there was an app for it, it meant there was an app that would allow you to cheat. I don't remember what that was, but I remember like what you would do is you would take a screenshot of your game and then you would like send it in and it would give you like the best answers possible based on what your hand is. So it's like people would definitely exploit that. I don't remember how often I would exploit it. I definitely would have looked at it, but I don't remember how often I actually would have done it. Get rid of this, please. I just remember that because it's like, and then like as I go through that and I think about what else there would have been, I remember this. I remember there was this. I remember there being this Smurfs game. I don't remember exactly. I don't remember what it was called, but you would build your own like farms and stuff, and then you would like have all your like Smurf people in it. What I remember from it was this happened with me. It would have happened with other people as well, where because you would like plant your crops or whatever, and you had to wait a certain amount of time. What you would end up doing is you would just take the time on your iPad and you would just fast forward it, you know, like a day. So then in the mind of the game you had moved forward and it would just like speed it up, which worked until eventually the game like kicked you off. But I remember that happening.
That's a bit of a gift.
I think that that happened with The Simpsons Tapped Out too, because I remember playing The Simpsons Tapped Out, but I'm just trying to remember if that happened with that game as well. Because it probably did. Okay, here we go. Richelli.
He can smell a goal from a long way off.
I just I can just remember from The Simpsons Tapped Out though, how I wanted like more like cutscene stuff. I remember wanting it to be more than just essentially what it was. It was pretty much the same type of it was the same type of game. So it's like you had to like build your like places in Springfield and everything, and you would attend to stuff. I just remember like wanting more cutscenes from it, but I guess that just comes from like
Dawson takes a potentially saving mark on the last line.
Comes from the experience of like console games with The Simpsons. I would like a new Simpsons game if it came out. I would like to think I would like it, but I don't know to expect that's ever going to happen. I know that there's meant to be like a new South Park game that comes out like maybe like next year or something. I don't know what exactly. I think they're meant to. I know that there's like a new game in development, which makes me very happy. I can remember what was it? Was it the first game or the second one? I think it might have been the first one, where there was censorship about like there was an abortion scene, there was and an anal probing that would be censored in different regions of the world. So Australia had their own one, which would bring up like, I remember there was like a picture of like a koala with it. But the thing was, right, that yes, even though I should have been getting, as in Australia, I would be getting like the censored versions, I'm pretty sure for some reason, I actually didn't, my game wasn't censored, which was amazing. I'm pretty sure I actually played like the abortion and the anal probe and watched it, you know, like as I was playing it, like it wasn't actually a problem for me. I don't really know why, but I'm not really complaining. It's so weird, like censorship stuff and ratings, and it's like, oh, we're not gonna, you can't like watch people do an abortion and do this stuff. It's like, it's so weird, like what we say, what people say is okay and what isn't okay.
They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded.
It's like, dude, you're playing a South Park game. Like, I think you know what you're getting into, okay?
Shuey, Clark, that's a quality hand pass.
I'm get rid of this.
Natanui, I think he called for that. Farms it out.
It's also like strange as well because like there's all the like different ratings of like, oh, this is suitable for kids, this isn't, and stuff. And it's like, oh, well, we need to like put a rating on it for the kids, for the innocence of the kids or whatever. It's like, dude, the kids don't give a fuck, okay? Like, you remember when you were a kid? When you were a kid, how many kids gave much of a shit about like ratings of things? It's like if you like something, you want to go watch it, okay? I think kids can handle like a lot more than we give kids credit for. It's like the kids aren't offended. I don't think the kids are all that offended. Like who's offended are the adults who, you know, who like want to keep like kids in a certain box. It's like you must be this type of innocence until I say so. Get rid of that. It's just weird to me. Get the kick down here. That's the third day.
Doesn't often waste it.
Maybe that's just like coming from the brain of like because I would have watched this like a kid and then grown up on like, and then being like, look, I'm not like that bad and stuff, okay?
Panicked under pressure. Turned over on center.
Go over here.
Shuey.
Handballs to the right.
Yo.
That's the yo.
Can he find
Here we go.
teammate? Allen.
Over this way. Oh. Don't know what the hell just happened there. But okay. So where are we at? We're at 1-goal game, so it's nice and tight. We like that. Oh, get rid of it.
Met solidly. That's a
Wow.
dreadful hand.
4 Adelaide players. None of them got it there. Mr. O'Brien, get your kick away.
Throws it on the boot.
Hey.
Working hard.
It's the Rankin.
Ignoring the corridor for now. Barrett.
Okay, looks like it's coming back. Let's get a little kick on here.
Careful ball movement. That'll be
handballs.
Hearn.
Kick. Oh.
Kick. Rochelle.
Handball that way. There you go.
Hamill. Rankin.
Kick in. Let's see what you can get.
Good.
Oh. To the right.
Dangerous.
Damn.
To lose it.
He had
Needed to be able to get rid of that. He didn't, and it's going to cost him. But yeah.
should change here.
It was such a good idea though, from the South Park guys to actually make their own games and be more involved in it, because they are really, really good. They are. But I can also still remember, like I'm old enough to have played the like PS1 or 2 version game of where they had the turkeys, and it's like that's where my whole like turkey impersonation is even able to come from, really. You know, like
here's a big chance to sweep the footy forward.
It's pretty much the only. I'm pretty sure it's the reason I'm able to do a turkey impression. I don't even think that was my best go at it, but it's pretty much where it comes from. And then you got like the snowballs and the pea snowballs, like the yellow ones, which were pea.
But not the accuracy.
That's a memorable game. Hey,
and they're away.
come with Mr. Shuey. Get your kicks down there.
Who will stand under that?
Who you got?
It's hard to beat one-on-one.
Go in there.
There goes the kick.
Yep.
Inside the 50.
Mr. Clark. Let's see what he can get.
The Eagles with a
This is his first game for the season. He hasn't had much of an impact up to this point, but we'll see if he can bring West Coast back a little bit right now. Yeah, that's online. Oh.
Sure he has.
Unfortunately, it was a good kick, except for the distance.
That one off. Waterman couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Kelly, that sloppy play misses the target.
That's a throw, but yeah, I was talking about Simpsons, South Park. I can remember Family Guy games as well. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, when I would have, I have this very vivid memory. Post leaving school, because I was very into Family Guy, and I was playing the Family Guy video game from like, I think it was like the 2006 one, but I was playing it, I don't know, 2011, 2012, because I would have been playing it late at night, and I would have been laughing because I would have liked it. I can remember my mum coming in the room and telling me to be quiet. Those are some memories. Those are fun memories. It's interesting right now. I'm trying to think of like memories of those. And also the Road to the Multiverse. Like, I would like another Family Guy game to come out on a console. I would like to think I would like it. Like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I would like that. Maybe it would suck. It would be, actually, what would be better, a Family Guy game or an American Dad game? I'm not sure. Like, I feel, actually, American Dad might be better because, like, I've never played as, like, Stan and Roger and everything. I feel like you could, actually, as I'm thinking about it, an American Dad game probably be better.
Gary, thanks for that. Solid tackle.
I think I would rather that, yeah. Come get rid of this. Keep going. Uh-oh.
Fogarty.
Let's
Duggan
go.
wins it back.
Who's coming with
Kelly,
it?
can he force his way through? Under pressure.
To the left, you get some
Turnover in
handballs.
the middle.
Adelaide
This
got
could
this
hurt.
lead right now.
Keys.
Comes with
Rankin.
Franken. Get the kick in there.
He might have thought about the corridor. Hearn runs onto it.
Kick down there.
Seen a lot of it.
Oh.
Intercepts on centre wing.
Who can you
There's a
get?
chance here. McGovern tries to spike it out of the danger
Have you ever had
zone.
like a portable
Fogarty
DVD player?
to lead.
Like in the
Towards
past?
the goal man.
I can remember this. I remember this because it was when I was watching Friends for the first time. And I was going through that through like I would go to Video Easy, which was a video DVD place. And I was like at a time where I was like going through the show Friends. And I had this like portable DVD player, so I can like remember watching it like late at night. Like I'd be on the bed and the portable DVD player would be there. I'd just be going through it over and over, you know. I don't know whatever happened to that. I don't know if like it busted or whatever, but I do kind of miss it. I mean, at this point you got stuff online, so it doesn't really matter. But I do still kind of miss like that portable player, man. It was cool. Oh, come get rid of that.
Kicks laterally.
That's coming with Adelaide. Gets your kicks down there.
That's not ideal.
Where are we at? So can they get the mark? No. It comes with West Coast. He gets the handball. Okay. Get rid of that. Who can you get it to? Hey, inside to 50.
What's he got on offer?
Going to the pack. Why'd you go for the mark? I actually tried to have you mark that. Okay, we come out here. So what day is it? I think today is meant to be Thursday. I'll have to have a look. Pretty sure that's correct. Yeah, Mr. Ginby.
Set sail for home, and he is delivered.
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, so today is Thursday, which means the footy round, I'm pretty sure starts tonight. That would be Sydney and Western Bulldogs. I am really hoping Sydney win. Look, I've given up on them making the 8. I was wanting them to make the 8. They're still mathematically possible, because it's like important for a bet of mine, but that's not going to happen. They keep screwing up.
At centre half forward. That's not going to work. Ginby.
Get rid of it, please. Oh.
He might be in on goal.
Oh.
Shuey. Goes goalward, and he's off target.
But it would still be really helpful for them to win. Just because I need, I want the Bulldogs to lose. Because of another thing I have going. I want them to lose. So Sydney winning would be perfect. Be fantastic. So let's go Swan. Get a little kick from here. You go with Mr. Fogarty.
The Crows haven't been inside 50 for a while.
But can they get the mark here? Oh, they get. Oh, they don't get the crumb. Wow. Okay.
Good vision there.
Eagles come with it. Gets the kick down. Who can you get it towards? He gets it to Liam Ryan. Kicked over this way. Okay, this is a fascinating thing that happens, but this is kind of my fault. Which is, so I was mentioning yesterday how I do place bets every week for the AFL. And I know that like I should be waiting until like teams come out, but I can't help myself. And because of it, like for the past however many weeks, pretty much, I swear like pretty much every week I have like a player that I like place a bet on to like be involved in it, who ends up not playing. Like it seems to happen every week. I don't know how I managed to keep doing it, but I do. Get rid of it. So it's like I know that ideally I want to wait, but like, and I thought like playing these games here and everything, like timing wise, it would work out fine. But no, it seems as though I find the opportunity. I can't help it, you know. Late at night, I'm in a mood to do something.
That's a strong mark.
Go over here.
Heads for the pocket.
But you know, as long as like things come through, it's all good.
Can they
get rid of it, please. So where are we at? We have Adelaide with a 6-point lead. We are halfway through the last quarter.
A good kick here, and they'll be in business.
Coming back with Adelaide, little kick here. That's O'Brien. Comes to lead. Handball it. Keep going. It's the Keys. He goes in the 50.
He's got under that one.
Who can you get? Oh. Get rid of it. Kick it.
Desperate stake.
That's a nice smother.
In the right spot at the right
Not a very good handball though.
Crunching tackle.
Mr. Shuey, he gets the kick away. They will have it. Here comes the Crips. Kick it down there.
Who's at home?
Yo!
Position and hung on.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to see from here.
Square it up.
to tie the scores. We have a
That's amazing right now.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals.
We have a close game. It's all good. Who knows who's winning this right now?
Go at it. Kelly, Shuey,
Get in there.
penetrating ball.
Oh, they get the crumbs. Handball. It gets out. Ryan.
Give up a goal.
Wow, he didn't get rid of it. I was so sure he was going to.
With an opportunity.
What is that?
Gets it low.
What is that?
Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw.
Y'all ever see white
What are your thoughts,
chicks?
Gaz?
There's not much between these
That was
sides
so
on the ladder,
it's so much
and
fun to
there's
watch
not
that.
between them on the
It
scoreboard.
was always like
Anyone's
a
game.
favorite movie of mine and my sister's
He's
watching it.
And Berry
Little kick
running
there.
support.
It's it's kind of funny. Sometimes there are things you don't like. I can remember like, oh, what a
The
beautiful
Eagles
shot,
seem to be coming home strong. Darwin has a way of drawing the
wanna talk
football.
about
That was great use of the ball. He's so hard to
wanna
beat
talk
those
about
situations.
You know, like I can remember stuff like that. But there we go. That's
Kicks
the
it
darling.
goal.
Cool.
And that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contrast
Go over here.
we're seeing.
Kick in there.
He won't be happy with that one.
Hey.
Good ball movement.
But then sometimes you like watch a movie and you don't actually, and then you like see something that you don't remember whatsoever, which is like there's like this scene where like they're all like in the car, like all the girls, and then they're just singing the song, and it's like holy crap, they just said the N-word. It's like oh damn, like you don't like notice, you don't like notice that when you're like real little.
The Eagles can
You go over here, and it just makes me wonder, like, when people watched it, or like if people have gone like back to watch it, like, is that like something that like gets talked about very much?
Rankin
Please get rid of this.
attracted a crowd.
Adelaide.
Goes back with the handball.
Handballs. I just like tend to wonder that with stuff. That is always a fascinating thing when it comes to like watching like things back from even like 20 years ago. It might even be like that with something like 10 years ago, in just terms of things they would talk about that just like today they wouldn't put in a script, you know? Get a kick over here.
The Crows might be able to start something.
Down that way.
Who was he aiming for? Fogarty
Handball it.
gives the handball away.
They got it. Oh, get rid of it back.
Knew where
That's
the
good.
help was.
Little
Seaman.
kick.
Time to measure the
Mr.
kick.
Hamels.
Hamill. He might have thought about hand passing.
Okay, then that's a
Strike
throw in.
And out of bounds.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
It's no surprise that the team that's using the ball better is the one winning the match.
Okay, it is West Coast with the lead. Get rid of it.
He's suddenly a
Oh,
popular
Mr.
man.
Sloan.
They'll compete
We're at
inside
5
the
minutes to
50.
go. Who can come get this?
Fogarty
Handball it back.
gathers on the half volley.
Please.
Goes
Can they get it?
lastly.
Oh, no, they
And
cannot.
left a bit to be desired.
No, they
The
cannot.
Eagles are
It
red
comes
hot at
over
the
here
moment.
with Witherden. He's got the man on the wing.
The Crows guarding the corridor. Good
We are
work
in the
rate.
final stages of this game. Who will get on top? Can Adelaide, they do get the
Should have
ball
been
here.
going forward. Now they'll have to
Can they
defend.
get a goal?
They cannot
Can they
keep
tie it
quiet.
up? Can they even hit the lead?
Gives it everything.
I think not right here.
That centre half back will cut that one off. Slick hands. McGovern
Who are you getting that over to?
gets the kick away.
He gets it over to Barris. Kick in.
Keeps it low.
Oh my God, it's coming back.
That's an excellent grab.
Go.
Long
Can they get
ball
it?
in.
Aye.
Uses the
That's a good mark. That was a very good mark.
And set up a grandstand finish.
Can he tie it up? Go on, Rochelle. What can you get?
That's off.
No.
Really give it a chance.
All
Oh.
the hard work, only to let himself down with a kick.
Mr. Yo.
They're just about
Oh, wow.
It's a draw
Oh, wow.
moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
Wow.
He's got it.
He's finally
Okay, then.
It's been quite
That
some
was,
time he made
I was,
kick.
that was unexpected. Let's see what we get going.
Seedsman
Come with
some
Adelaide.
assistance.
That is the thing that can,
Shoal
okay.
towards the boundary line.
Looking like it's coming back.
Not
It will
footy
be.
there.
Just a little bit ago, I was thinking, oh, West Coast are going to be fine, even though it's only one goal.
Kelly.
And now all of a sudden, Adelaide got that 1 point lead.
Takes the patient approach.
Kick it.
Kelly, neat little stab kick.
Oh God.
Sloppy disposal.
Controller has gone off
And
my
a
leg.
turnover. Hamill, Seedsman. He ran into a brick wall.
Okay, I got it back.
Laird. Look
Come
at
over
the
here.
distance
Oh,
on that
who's coming to get that
handball.
ball? We're under
Clean
2 minutes to
kicker.
go.
Duday. Well
Kick.
done.
Nice
Great
smother. That is a
effort.
really
And
good
out it
smother.
goes.
Was desperately needed right there. Won't show up on the stat sheet,
Good
but that
run
is
work.
amazing plays.
Seedsman on centre wing. They've given
Oh.
it back.
Kicks. What can you get?
Laird gathers.
Get rid of it.
He just
Oh,
kept
it's an Adelaide guy coming to it. It's Fogarty.
Fogarty charges on.
Oh!
Had more time than he thought. The Crows with a
Kick.
chance here. That didn't
Not
travel
15.
far enough. She
Coming from West
runs
Coast.
onto it.
Under a minute.
Delivers it inside 50.
Oh, who's getting it?
But hunting
Adelaide.
cops him
Is he
up
going to be
on
caught?
attention.
Oh my God, it's a ball
It
up.
hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close.
What do you mean? It's a 1-point game. 30
The
seconds.
two big men do battle. Shuey
Kick.
squeezes the kick.
Not 15.
Ryan, Cully in
Yep.
the right spot. Allen, good hands.
Oh!
It's a tough game. Can they orchestrate a match-winning goal here?
In the West Coast 50. 10 seconds. They're going to need the ball.
Keys on the same page as his ruck.
Kick.
Dealt with the pressure.
Oh my God.
2 hours, but we've ended all square. Terrific game of footy. Enjoy bringing this match to you. Hope you enjoy.
Wait, why is the music playing? It's a draw.
We're out of time. It's better than losing, but a draw is a hollow feeling.
Why is Adelaide's music playing? It's like they got ready to play the music before it.
Enjoyed the
He
action.
hit the
It's
post.
after that.
The music should not be playing. Wow. It's the first draw of the year. Adelaide and West Coast. Darling had 3 goals. Rankin had 2 for Adelaide. It was Rory Laird on top with 39. O'Brien and Shuey and Fogarty had 35. Wow. Dawson, O'Brien, Rankin. There were some more people who were in the double digits for the marks. I was wondering if we were ever going to get one of these. It was Darling with 3 goals, Rory Laird with 39 disposals. Our first draw, 48-48 between Adelaide and West Coast. Can't believe it, he hit the post. Wow.